Milk is a noun, and we have decided that normally we use enough before noun. So it's an incorrect expression. What will be the correct expression? Enough milk before noun. Important note, very important note, my dear students. Enough is occasionally used after a noun. Occasionally, very often or seldom you can say that, but it is rare in modern English except in a few expressions. There is time enough and to spare. I was fool enough to believe him. If only we had time enough, we would do that. So, some expressions in which we use enough after noun. Time enough. Hello everyone, this is Tahir Razak and you are watching my YouTube channel English with Tahir Razak. Today's topic is rule number 12 from 150 Golden Rules of English. What is rule number 12? Rule number 12 is related to positions of enough. There are two positions of enough in English language. Generally we use enough before nouns and always use enough after verbs, adjectives and adverbs. Generally we use enough as a noun or pronoun. Secondly, we use enough as an adjective or determiner. And thirdly, we use enough as an adverb. Let's discuss this rule. Positions of enough. What is the meaning of enough? Enough means sufficient. Enough means sufficient or sufficiently. Enough means sufficient or sufficiently. And there are three word classes or parts of speech or of enough. First one, we can use enough as a noun or pronoun, determiner, or as an adjective. And thirdly, we use enough as an adverb. There are two positions of enough. We can use enough before noun. Normally we use enough before nouns. For example, I have had enough food. Food is a noun and we are using enough before food, that is a noun. So it's a correct expression. The second example is there aren't enough chairs for everyone. Chairs is a noun and we are using enough before noun. So it's a correct expression. The third one, the police didn't have enough evidence to convict him. Evidence is a noun and we are using enough before a noun. So it's a correct expression. So first position is enough normally goes before nouns, and second position always used enough before verbs, adjectives and adverbs. For example, I hadn't trained enough for the game. Trained is a verb and we are using enough after the verb train. So it's a correct expression. The second one is this house isn't big enough for us. Big is an adjective and we have already decided that, my dear students, we use enough after adjective, that is a big here. So big enough is a correct expression. What will be the incorrect expression? Enough big. The third one is we didn't leave early enough. Here in this sentence, early is an adverb and we use enough after adverb always. So early enough is a correct expression. And what will be the incorrect expression? Enough early. The second last example is he didn't work quickly enough. Quickly is an adverb and we are using enough after quickly. So it's a correct expression. What will be the incorrect expression? Enough quickly. And the last one, very, very important. The play was interesting enough. Interesting in this sentence is an adjective and we are using enough after interesting, that is an adjective. So it's a correct expression. What will be the incorrect expression? Enough interesting. Enough interesting doesn't exist in English language, my dear students. Let's practice this rule. Questions for practice for rule number 12. Question number 1. Is it enough warm for you? Warm is an adjective here and we have decided that enough we use after an adjective. So it's a wrong expression, doesn't exist in English language, enough warm. So it's incorrect. The correct one is warm enough. The correct expression, warm enough. Is it warm enough for you? Question mark. The second sentence, you are not driving enough fast. Fast is an adverb here. So we will use enough after fast. So it's an incorrect expression. The correct expression is fast enough. So what will be the correct sentence? You are not driving fast enough. The third sentence, have you got milk enough? Milk is a noun, and we have decided that normally we use enough before noun. So it's an incorrect expression. What will be the correct expression? Enough milk before noun. So correct sentence will be, have you got enough milk? Question mark. Question number 4. There aren't glasses enough. Glasses is a noun. So we will use enough before noun. So the correct expression will be enough glasses. The last question, question number 5. He didn't get the job because he wasn't enough experienced. Experienced, adjective. So we will use enough after experienced. So correct expression will be experienced enough. Important note, very important note, my dear students. Enough is occasionally used after a noun. Occasionally or seldom you can say that, but it is rare in modern English, except in a few expressions. There is time enough and to spare. I was fool enough to believe him. If only we had time enough, we would do that. So, some expressions in which we use enough after noun. Time enough, fool enough, or you can say that power enough. So in these expression we use enough after noun, but in many expressions and normally you can say that we use enough before noun. So if you want to get this kind of useful information, subscribe my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.